this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. In today's video, I am going to be joined by Polly Reindeer, who you can see bouncing up and down very excitably over there. The reason she is bouncing up and down excitably over there is because today we are doing some redstone. It is going to be pretty fun and also pretty pointless. So all of the redstone we're doing today serves absolutely no purpose whatsoever. It's just going to be basically done for fun and to hopefully look cool. So on the bright side, if it all doesn't work, it doesn't really matter because nothing's going to break because it wasn't meant to do anything anyway. All will be explained when we go over there and start building it. But first, let me go and have my breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Butterby, you can stand up and you can join me. I will be delivering you to the doghouse in just one moment. But before we go over back to the good news station, I never decided what I was going to end up calling this thing. I know I'm going to call it good news, but I don't know what it is. I think newspaper office was the best I could come up with, but it's just like really boring. So let's call it like the newspaper spectacular. That's what we're building. The good news newspaper spectacular is the plan. But first, I'm going to add to the love garden Knocker. Knocker. I believe that's their name. And the reason I'm adding them is because they did this absolutely incredible drawing. And as you can see, it's me standing there giving a wave. Nothing too crazy until you look really, really closely. And you can see that I'm colored in by just a bunch of words. So basically, they've just done a bunch of words that are associated to me or things that they like as well and Minecraft and stuff. And that's the way I'm colored in. And that must have taken so long to do. They have more patience than I do. So thank you so much for doing that, Knocker. And welcome to my love garden. Okay then, Barnaby. Hello, Polly. Barnaby. Oh, where is he? He'll follow me. Yeah, let's deliver Barnaby over to the doghouse. We can choose which doggy companion is going to be joining with us today. And then, yeah, as I said, we're going to be going to the the good news newspaper spectacular. See, people just need to name things better. Like, people that don't read the newspaper probably don't read it because it says newspaper. If they called it, like, amazing, fantastical things around the world that you can't miss, I reckon more people would read it. They got a problem with their branding. Anyway, Sherbet, you can stand up. You can join me. You have been chosen by Polly. My helpers do a much better job of keeping track of which dogs I've been taking recently because I'm just so bad. Like, I just forget. I just got a bad memory just in general anyway, and just especially so with my dog. So it's good to have my helpers keeping track just to make sure I'm as fair as I can be taking all of the dogs with me. I'm sure it's not perfectly fair. I'm sure that Duncan has a nice bonus seeing as he joins us every time we're doing a mini game, but I try to be as fair as possible. So yeah, if you didn't see the last episode, we build all of the outside walls. For the bottom floor, at least. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a tall building. It's going to be... I'm trying to think of something else. It'll be taller than, I think, the tallest part of the... I think it's Fizz Pop or something that place is called. The fizzy, the fire. Oh, it's the Fire Workshop. That's what it's called. I don't know why I said Fizz Pop. That's from BFG, isn't it? Fizz Popping, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. I'm getting confused. Anyway, it's going to be taller than that. Way taller than the sign. I don't know. Maybe like similar to the height of that big melon tree over there. So yeah, it's going to end up going pretty tall. But today we're focusing on the inside. So I did a bit more. I filled in some of the floor inside there where we're going to be building. I also added a staircase that you can see leads to nothing because there's a big ceiling in the way here. So eventually this is going to be leading to the next floor. I just didn't like building here with a giant hole in the roof. So I decided just to fill it in for now. But yeah, this is where we need to focus on today. So this is the plan of my pointless machine. So the idea is supposed to be like a printing press where they just kind of print loads and loads of newspapers. And I just want it to look like a really busy factory floor. So I just want a lot of stuff happening, I guess. So the idea is there's going to be a crafting table up here where you can copy the books. You just do it in the crafting table. You're then going to place the books into a hopper, which is going to put them into a dispenser, which is going to fire out the books into a slime piston thingy, which is going to slide it along some ice. It's going to get put into another hopper. It's then going to end up being put into a minecart with a chest in, which is going to set off another minecart, which is going to set off this minecart to eventually make its way up to the top. And basically, yeah, that is in summary what's going to happen. And then it ends up basically being a complete loop. Do not worry if you did not understand that because, yeah, I guess when I'm talking about it, nothing happens. So I guess I need to actually start building this thing. So we're going to be using a lot of quartz here. I've got a lot of quartz on me today. I've prepared a bit of the area down here where we're going to have the quartz. But for now, let me do like the most most important part, because this is going to be the part where you're actually going to craft the stuff. And so if nothing else gets done in this episode, if this bit here is done and I literally just place down a crafting table, then I can say that it's working. Like, I can literally place a crafting table in the middle of this otherwise empty room, and I could say, right, everything that needs to work works, because that is just all of how the mechanical stuff is going to end up working. So yeah, the crafting table is going to be on the top here. Well, tell you what, let's go and place that down now then. Let's go and move this crafting table from down here. Let's go and put it in position, and then we can say, right, we have finished everything that needed to be finished. Anything else that I get done now is just going to basically be a bonus at this point. So right then, what we're going to have here is this is going to end up being a minecart track. So let me go and make myself some of these tracks. I already got some power rails and stuff for me. I just need some normal tracks. So let's go and grab some of these. I also got my power rails here. So this is going to be the first one is going to be in the center of this area here. It actually needs to be on top of a hopper, because this is going to be the very first place that you're going to throw any of the books into. They're all going to get sucked up inside of this hopper, and then these are going to be the things that are going to be pushing them down into the dropper, which is going to be firing them into the minecart with a chest. So yeah, this, oh no, I knew I was going to place that wrong. I need to place like just any block underneath for now, like that. There we go. Now I can place the hopper pointing down. There can be a parallel, which is going to be down here. It will be eventually facing the other way, and then the track is going to end up looping around this way, and then eventually making its way down that ramp. Feel free to carry on doing the good work you are doing, Polly. I have noticed you helping out a lot. As I'm talking, everything's just being built around me as I struggle to place down one hopper that's pointing down. So yeah, you're going to place you're going to throw the books in here. So let's just put any item in for now. Let's use some sticks. So you're just going to go and throw all of the completed books in here, and then they're going to be dropped down here. And then also to kind of complete the loop, the minecart with the chest is going to make its way back up here, and then also kind of continue it all looping around there. I hope that makes some sense. Who knows if it does. So right then, let's replace my block of wood down here, and let's go and change this to a dropper. Let me try and only make that one crafting table. As soon as we have a crafting table right here, I might as well keep going back to using this. So yeah, let's go and make myself a dropper, which is here, and then this needs to be pointing directly down, and then this is going to be what is going to be dropping them in front of a sticky piston, which is going to be then sliding it along a whole bunch of ice. So I do have a sticky piston on me here. Well, not on me. I guess it could be stuck on you. It is a sticky piston. So one thing I need to be careful of is I need to make sure that the sticky piston, like the slime, isn't going to be touching anything else. So the dropper, it doesn't matter. The sticky piston, I'm going to actually just double check this just to make sure. Actually, let's put down the obsidian as well just to surround this. So yeah, you need to make sure the sticky piston doesn't touch any blocks, otherwise it's going to, like either not move or it's going to completely break everything you just built. But I believe the droppers are fine. So let me just go and do one little test of it. There we go. Look, see, even with the dropper there, the slime goes out just as you expect it would. So that is all jolly good there. Let me just go and put obsidian around here as well, just because otherwise the block won't get pulled back. I'm going to put some obsidian here as well, just so I don't accidentally place something there and it ends up not working. And then this is going to be where our track of ice is. This is amazing, by the way, Polly. Literally, I'm like, I mentioned something's going to be here, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, there's going to be a trail here, and I turn around and there's a big line of blocks. This is fantastic work, Polly. I don't know, maybe she's after some apples or something. So yeah, I'm just going to place down this quartz under the ground here. This isn't really needed. This is just because you're going to be able to see through the ice, and it just makes it look a little bit nicer. So this trail of ice is going to make its way down here. This is where the other track is going to be. And oh, I think, yeah, I built one too many. Please don't make water go everywhere. Oh, no, stop. Okay, luckily, we did that before we covered the ground with with minecart tracks and redstone. So in that, you don't have to add this, but I just add a block here just because this piston is going to send everything going absolutely flying. It is going to be launched out of there. It would go out of here fast anyway, and then when it's sliding on ice, it's going to be going even quicker than it otherwise would. So it's a good idea just to have one block here, just because otherwise the items might just go flying way over everything else that is going to be around here. And yeah, very simply, what is going to be around there is there's going to be another hopper, which is going to... Why are they called hoppers? Because they don't really hop, do they? I feel like they should be. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. Yeah, there's going to be another hopper there, which is going to be then putting all of the books straight into another chest. Well, actually, the same chest. So this chest, which would have started here, would have made its way down there, and then it would have ended up down here. You can kind of see from the quartz where the track will be, and then the books are going to go straight back into it again. I told you, it's all completely pointless, but it's just going to make the whole thing like look better. And I say it's pointless. Like basically everything in Minecraft is just to either look good or just be like a game to play or something. So it's only like as pointless as everything else in Minecraft is, which isn't anything special. And I'm sorry, Polly. I'm sorry, you're just so quick. I didn't get a chance to avoid you. Once again, I'm going to place just a block here, just so I can make the hopper pointing this way, and then this will mean that all of the items will get put into the chest when the chest is actually here. We're also going to have ourselves a power rail here, and then importantly, we also are going to need a detector rail. And I believe, don't you need to make I think you need to make like a stone pressure plate in order to make a detector rail. So let's go and make one of them, and then yep, there we go. We can go make ourselves a detector rail. So basically, what's going to happen is when this minecart makes its way back from here, it's going to set off this detector rail, which is then going to set off a redstone signal, which is going to be setting off the power rail that we placed all the way up the top up here. So this power rail that's around the corner there, when the minecart goes back, it's going to set it off after a big delay, which is going to be the thing that then goes to set the minecart back. And then the thing that's going to set this power rail off is kind of what Polly is working on now. So let me throw you some power rails so you can help out a bit, Polly. And yeah, let's do this track. So this track is basically just going to be a bit of a zigzag. So it's going to make its way up to the top here. It's then going to zigzag its way. Oh, I ran out of minecart tracks. Let me go and craft some more. So yeah, it's going to zigzag its way back down. And it's basically just like a little mini timer. Once again, for no reason. Like it could all be set off immediately, but just to make it look like there's more just stuff happening. Like it's always good just to make movement, because Minecraft's very static. You know, unless there's like an animal there or something. Like Minecraft can just be like a very static game otherwise. So anytime you can just kind of add in anything to add some movement in is always a good idea in my book. So yeah, this is going to loop around to there. Let me go and throw you a few more power rails, and then it's going to do like a complete loop. So it's going to go up a ramp around the side here, and then it's going to eventually go and drop back down to where it was before. So this track is going to loop around the corner here like this. Let's loop it one more side to here. And then these blocks are going to go all the way up to the top here like this. Actually, I'm going to do it, I might leave... Should I do it right next to... I don't know if I should leave a gap. I might leave a gap. I'm going to leave a gap just so it's not right next to where the books are sliding along for no reason otherwise, other than I think it would end up annoying me. So this is going to loop around here like that. Yeah, that's going to be fine doing that. And then from here, it's going to go up to the top. And then there's going to be, once again, another detector rail, which is going to be the thing setting off the power rail, which is going to be the thing making that go back in the other direction. Are you keeping track? What am I building here? Do you have any idea what I'm building? Like, seriously, I'm asking you, do you have any idea? Because I'm not sure I have any idea what I'm building here. I think Polly might be the only person who has any idea what I'm building here. So this one needs to be one lower here like that. And then that is going to make the minecart end up dropping down. Let's just add a few power rails there just to make sure it does end up dropping down. Sadly, I need to get rid of that torch. And yeah, I ran out of tracks again, Polly, if you want to go and fill in the rest there. And so yeah, this one here, where you can see the repeaters, the detector rail needs to go down here. So as the minecart loops around here and here and here, once it gets to here, it's going to set off this trail, which after a delay is going to be sending the minecart with the chest all the way back up to the top there again. There we go. That makes sense, doesn't it? That makes absolutely perfect sense. So what I need to do now is link up underneath the area here. So I was very, very prepared. And as you can see, I have dug a big pit under the ground down here. So we can go and link up all of this redstone. So I need to be... Oh, where's the... I can't see anything. Where's the detector? Okay, the detector rail's right there. So this is going to be the thing that's going to be setting off all of this redstone. So there's going to be two things that this needs to do. Let me place down the redstone first, because otherwise I'm going to immediately forget where it just was. So yeah, this is where the redstone's going to start off being set off from. So yeah, it's going to do two things. One, it's going to do a trail, which is going to immediately go and set off the minecart, which should be right above my head here. All right, Polly, I'm sorry, I'm going to break. the redstone for a second just to double check? Okay, I was correct. If you can you put the power rail, which I literally just broke, back down, Polly? I am sorry. I just had to make sure before I do all of the redstone and end up messing it up. So yeah, for one thing, it's going to go and have a trail leading to there, which is going to set off the power rail. And then there's also going to be a bunch of repeaters that are going to fill up this area here. And then these are going to be going up to the other power rail, which is going to be setting off the minecart with a chest. So since I'm just going to be building a big trail of redstone, let me go and speed up the video until I've gone and filled all of this in. Okay, let me just explain what we have done here. So basically, this is a simple redstone clock. It's just going to loop around, and this is going to be the thing setting off the piston and the dropper. You do actually need to get the timing right on this thing, because you need to make sure that you want the item to obviously drop and then the piston will go, because otherwise the items will go everywhere. So right, let's set off the redstone and let's test how this goes. So actually, I need to go to the front. Let's just throw. Are my sticks in there still? Oh, my sticks in there. Let me go throw. Let me go make some. Oh, I got 18 sticks in me. Perfect. Let me go and throw these 18 sticks in there, and let's see whether these slide the way. Because I think I heard something. I heard a noise go. I heard a noise, and then oh yeah, I've made a bit of a mess up here. Don't worry about this. This will end up looking a little bit nicer eventually. So there we go. We're going to be testing with sticks instead of books, but these should hopefully all drop down, then slide across, and then. Oh, they're not dropping down yet. Let me break open the front and let me see what's going wrong. So, are they being dropped in the right place? Oh, I think they're being dropped on top of the slime, I think. Yeah, look, because from where the slime is, they're getting dropped down on top of the slime. So this is okay. All we need to do is we need to move the piston back by one, and then we should be able to get it all working. So yeah, look, you just see the sticks going absolutely all over the place down here. So let's go and grab the piston. And then let's just go and place something on the wall here, so I can go and place this down. This is the way the redstone goes. You do all of the redstone, you then realize that all of the redstone doesn't work, and then you redo all of the redstone. That's my general method, the Stampy strategy for doing redstone. And oh no, I need to get the slime block. Okay, I think if I run around to the front, I might be just able to reach it and grab it. There we go. Because otherwise, I was just about to have to break away a whole load of obsidian to be able to grab that. So luckily, I do just about have enough spare obsidian to be able to place this down. I think this might be just about perfect. So I need the top covered, the bottom, and then both sides. There we go. I just about have enough obsidian to be able to fit all of that in. So then if I place the sticky the slime down there, and then if I link up the redstone again, because it is not linked up quite right now. So if I tell you what, if I just place a block underneath the piston, that should be able to set that right. The dropper needs to be moved one block back this way, I believe, and then everything is going to be set up. And oh no, I think, do I need to move the hopper again? Let me work this out. I'll speed up the video so you don't need to see me struggling, and I'll see where I can get this all working. Okay, I figured out what the problem was. There was no more sticks in it. It wasn't working. I was really confused then. I was like, I have no idea why it's not working now. It just ran out of sticks. So there we go. This is step number 1 working. Books would be placed into the hopper that get put into the dropper, and then they'd go and be fired all the way down here and put inside of this hopper here. So good. That part of the puzzle is working. So I linked up the other redstone so they make their way up to the top here. So this redstone is going to hit this block, which is then going to be setting off this power rail, which is going to be sending the track going down that way. So let's just go and try and fill in some of the holes that we made around here. You've always got to be careful doing that, because you can sometimes place something in the wrong place and then you break everything. So right then, let's go make the chest, and then we can go put that in the minecart, and then we can go and send that one going up and down. And you know what, while I'm here, I might as well make the other minecart as well, which is going to be whizzing around that area. So let's go and put the minecart inside of the chest. Oh, I just made another minecart. And it's always good to have one spare. So there we go. This one is going to be down there like that. Then the other minecart is going to be right about here in its starting position. We should hopefully have enough power rails. If not, we can go and add a few more of them down. Let me just quickly show you what we have going on downstairs here though first. So yeah, this is all of the repeaters. So when it goes over the detector rail, it's going to go all the way around here. And then these just basically go straight up to where that other power rail was. And these ones go down to the power rail down there as well. So just so you know what's going on behind the scenes down here. And I'm a little bit tense now, hoping that this is all going to work. So everything should be in position. So I believe if I now just push this minecart along just to get it started, just give it a bit of a nudge. Actually, I guess we could even put a button down there. So like if you need to start it, you can just go and press the button like that. So there we go. That one's got into position. So all of the sticks are now being put inside of this chest. Hopefully, there we go. So you can see this chest is now filling up with all of those sticks there. And then it should have hopefully set up this minecart. Aha! We need another power rail here. We need more power rails here. So tell you what, actually what I could do is maybe add a couple more power rails here. So then when it gets past, it sets it off. So basically that minecart set off this minecart, but it only made its way to here, not anywhere near as far as it needs to go. So that's okay. This is part of the troubleshooting. So what I can do, just to be cheeky, is I can use my spare minecart just to place that down there. And then that's going to set that one off again. And is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Oh, just made it to the next power rail. Then that one should set off this one, and it did. And then that should end up in its starting position. And oh, so I think this one set off the detector rail again. I don't know if that's going to happen every time. I think that might have been just because I added in the extra one. But so now we have that chest, which is all the way at the top in the minecart. And it should, after the delay, so the repeater should hopefully be all lighting up under the ground. And then they should eventually make their way to the end. And then go up the trail of redstone to, fingers crossed, set off this power rail, which should happen any second now. It's not going to happen, is it? There's something gone wrong. Oh, there's a bit of redstone not placed down. I think literally didn't mean to throw that down there. I think I just need redstone down there because I believe that the torch is directly underneath there. Okay, simple problem solving. Okay, we've had no major disasters so far. So I tell you what, let me just go and throw this button down here for now. And let's go and set this minecart off. This might be now fully working. So this is once again going to make its way down here. It should start filling up with all of the sticks. You can see the other minecart whizzing around in the background. There we go. That one set this one off. And then that one should stay sat at the end there once it eventually makes its way to there. And then this one will make its way up to the top. All of the sticks that were inside of it will then now be being put into the hopper, as you can see, which will then be put into the dropper to go and get set off again. And then in a moment, yes, and it worked. Now this minecart has gone back down to the start. This minecart is then going to be picking up all of the sticks. It's also set off the other minecart, which is then going to whiz around, and then this one goes and gets set off again. And this is the kind of chaos that I was hoping for. This is what I was after when I was designing this thing. There's just minecarts going all over the place. The books are actually being kind of launched across and then picked up and kind of carried back up to the top again. Everything is working beautifully. And then the only other thing I haven't mentioned, which Polly built down here, is this thing here. And this is basically just the way to get the books out. So say if I wanted to get the books out, if I pulled this lever, then that means it's going to redirect the track. So when this one gets set off, instead of going up to the top here, it's going to go here. And then let's pretend the sticks are books. We could go here and say, let's go and get the 5 freshly printed sticks. And then when you're done with that, you can just switch the lever back, press the button, and then it will go and set off and go on its little journey again. And all we just need to add one more little power rail here, I believe, and then it will be able to make its way up to the top. And the good thing about this as well is it doesn't matter like which side the minecart is on. Like if it's up there and I switch the track round this way, like the minecart would still make its way down to here. So it doesn't matter where the minecart is coming from, it will always go and make its way to the front. So there we go. We have created the world's most overcomplicated, pointless machine that has literally no purpose whatsoever. But that was fun, and that was just cool, just watching all of the stuff happening, especially when we actually write the newspaper, and instead of just random sticks making their way across, it's going to be actual books that are going to be making their way around the area. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing this video. We will go and add in some proper books when we actually go and write the newspaper. But yeah, let me go and tell you what the plan is going to be for now. So there's going to be 4 officers on the top of here. one for Polly, Fizzy, William, and myself as well. And so, yeah, we're going to start making this building much, much taller than it is right now. And then we can start filling up the offices. And then we can write our first edition of the newspaper. Sadly, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. I want to say a very big thank you to Polly for joining me. A very big thank you to Sherbet for being so patient and well-behaved this episode. That's what I expect from my dogs and my wolf pack. And, of course, a very big thank you to you for watching. But for now, I will see you all later. Bye!